Hello there. My name is Katina Moss, and I have the absolute privilege of serving as your FBLA VSU Region Advisor for the 2012-2013 school year, along with your FBLA VSU Region President and State Vice President for the VSU Region, Ms. Taisha Evans, who is a rising junior at Hopewell High School. Here you see we are on the FBLA state site. I thought we would just go over just a few items so that we could understand where we are as a region and some of the tasks and responsibilities that we have been charged with for the current school year. First of all, the year basically starts back in June. The 20th through the 22nd, Taisha and I went to the state officer training at Roanoke College with all the other state officers and advisors. And we put together what was called a program of work. And this basically outlines our duties and responsibilities for the 2012-2013 school year. Our basic responsibility is to deliver to you the information that we need as a region in order to meet our goals as the state. From the program of work, there are some basic focus areas that we need to look at for the 2012-2013 school year. Project ASK, which is now basically just called ASK, and ASK stands for Assistance, Support, and Kindness. ASK provides support to children who are challenged by cancer and also to their families. The other emphasis is membership. We are encouraging each chapter on September 19th to basically have some sort of special membership drive activity. The state is also focusing, of course, on the Virginia FBLA PBL Foundation, making sure that chapters are aware of the foundation, what the foundation does, its purpose, and how it benefits the local chapters. And our last area of concentration is sponsorship for State Leadership Awards. In case some of you are not familiar, at the State Leadership Awards, which is always in April, the State Leadership Conference, the awards are many of them actually have scholarships attached to them. And so those scholarships are provided by FBLA sponsors. So we want to basically encourage that as a state. And I will go through everything in more detail. We'll go back to our website. So first of all, let's take a look at Project Ask. And everything, of course, is on the FBLA website. Before we go to Ask, actually, let's take a look at the FBLA membership or organizational structure. Want to make sure that everyone understands the FBLA structure. Of course, there's FBLA National Organization, but we're focusing today on FBLA or Virginia FBLA. The organization structure is available on the state webpage. So you see it starts from the Virginia FBLA organization. It goes to the state chairman, the specialist executive board, the various regions, of which of course we're the VSU region, local chapters. I want to bring your attention to an item which is available, and that is mini or subchapters. And I would encourage you to look at the state website and unpack the information there and see how it can help you operate your FBLA chapter. There is a stipulation, or I should say a line item in the state constitution and bylaws that allows for mini or subchapters of your local chapter. For instance, if you need to have FBLA meetings by the period or in your individual classrooms, just to make sure that all information is getting to the FBLA members. So I did want to bring your attention to that so you can read the website and unpack that and see how it can benefit your organization and perhaps increase your FBLA membership and participation. And of course, FBLA is a co-curricular activity, so it goes along with our business and IT curriculum. Now for Project Ask, which again, ASK stands for Assistance, Support, and Kindness. Project Ask is our state community service project, and we are wanting for every FBLA chapter in the state to contribute to Project Ask. There's a Project Ask PowerPoint presentation that is linked on the site. You can click on it. It's more difficult to download on my computer here, but once you click on it and you open it up, you can see that the PowerPoint gives information about Project Ask. This is information that you can share with your students so that they are able to know about Project Ask, what Ask does, the individuals that it supports, and how FBLA contributes to Project Ask. Every region is responsible for giving to Project Ask for the holiday season. The VSU region is responsible for giving one particular item, and they are juice boxes, and we will give more information about that in an email. I just did want to alert you to that. Here are some ask forms. It's a contribution form. That's available on the website. And we always ask, the state chapter ask, FBLA ask, that our individual chapters do not send FBLA contributions directly to ask. That way, our state office is able to calculate all of the contributions that go to Project Ask. So this is due to Sandy Mills and must be postmarked by March 17, 2011. So the ask form for our contributions is right there on the website. Also, there is a resource request form for Project Ask. There's also a link to this on the website. Pardon me. This form can be emailed to Victoria Levi, it says on here. And it basically requests resources from Project Ask so that you can promote Project Ask and awareness about childhood cancer in your FBLA chapter. Again, these resources are here on the Virginia FBLA site. There's also a link here on the site for the Association for the Study of Childhood Cancer to give. This is the Project Ask website, and you can go onto the site and, of course, like any other organization, find information that's specific to the organization and its causes and also its events. So again, a major focus for this school year is Project Ask, as always, as our state community service project. And each individual FBLA region does have a responsibility to contribute to Project Ask for the holiday season, and you'll receive information about that in an email. Basically, since Ask supports children who are challenged by cancer and their families, each individual FBLA region is responsible for having a drive for certain items. And those items are items that have been requested by Project Ask so that the families are able to receive the support that they need, and also so that the children, when they go for their treatments, are able to have the best of care and a child-friendly environment. Of course, children who are receiving cancer treatments, their immune systems are very fragile and they have to have special care. One of the items that Project Ask has asked for is for a region to donate juice boxes, just regular juice boxes, so that the children can have juice when they go for their treatments. And so that's the item that we'll be contributing. When we have our regional conference, we're going to ask that every chapter bring their juice box contribution to the regional conference. And then Taisha and I will be responsible for getting those juice boxes to Richmond when we have our winter board meeting in December. Now, our second area of focus is membership. We are asking as a state that each individual chapter do something special as far as the membership drive is concerned on September the 19th. So let's take a look here. There are resources on the state website for FBLA membership. The different membership classifications, and then the recommended amounts for dues. There's also a link on the website for FBLA recruitment and promotion. It gives ideas about how to recruit members, ideas for activities, and ways to promote your chapter so that students are aware of the opportunity in FBLA. And our next area is the Virginia FBLA PBL Foundation. Of course, the Virginia FBLA PBL Foundation is basically, I need to back up, pardon me. I'm going to go back just a moment to membership. Please excuse me. Basically, as we ask the students to join FBLA to be a part of their student organization, it's important for us as teachers to also join FBLA. Now, I know you're thinking, oh God, something else to join, but I would definitely encourage you to join FBLA PBL Professional Division. We are asking the students to join FBLA, and so, we really should be joining FBLA ourselves. And there are some benefits to professional membership in FBLA at the professional division level. So there is also a link to, of course, information for that on the state website. This is also something neat if you want to increase your chapter membership. Encourage members of your faculty and also business leaders in your community to join FBLA in the professional division and be a part of your local chapter. Now we'll continue on to the Virginia FBLA PBL Foundation. Now, the Virginia FBLA PBL Foundation has its own website, and I will send out the link to this website when we send out our first basically big email communication. The FBLA PBL Foundation basically financially supports leadership development and academic accomplishments of Virginia FBLA PBL student members through their participation in conferences, workshops, and competitive events. Any student who travels or goes to the national conference and attends the specified meetings is able to receive reimbursement to their chapter for just a portion of the national conference expenses. So that's basically what FBLA PBL Foundation in Virginia does. It reimburses local chapters an amount it's not the entire amount, but it does help, of course, we know, to get money back. It basically provides that type of support so that after your chapter expends money to go to the national conference, there is an element or a level of reimbursement. So this is able to exist because our local chapters give to the Virginia FBLA PBL Foundation, and also because there are different fundraisers that happen throughout the school year. For instance, the golf tournament that basically happens every year right around the time of the State Leadership Conference, and there's also a silent auction that happens during the Leadership Conference as well. And we'll be receiving more information about all of these at our Fall Regional Conference, but we just want to basically introduce everything to you today. So we've talked about Project Ask, we talked about membership for students, and also professional division membership for us and for local professionals and for our colleagues. In addition to having a special membership drive on September the 19th, we've talked about the Virginia FBLA PBL Foundation. And our last item, as far as a focus for this year for the state, is sponsorship for state leadership and conference awards. And primarily, that just involves promoting our FBLA chapter to the local community, excuse me, so that the community is aware of FBLA and the opportunities that are available for businesses to sponsor local chapters, and also for businesses to sponsor awards and scholarships at the State Leadership Conference. There is information about promoting your local chapter in FBLA recruitment and promotion on the state website. So basically at this point, if you could just be thinking about different organizations in your community, different businesses in your community that may be willing to sponsor a scholarship for the State Leadership Awards. And we will have more information from the State Leadership team. We'll have more information for you in reference to sponsorship. The purpose of this video is to basically introduce what we are looking at from our program of work for the VSU region for this school year. Again, Project Ask, membership, Virginia FBLA PBL Foundation, and sponsorship for state leadership and conference awards. I hope that this has been a helpful introduction for what our goals and missions are for the VSU region, and you will certainly be hearing more from me and from Taisha as the semester progresses. Best wishes for a successful start to the 2012-2013 school year. Thank you. Oh yeah, a couple of last pointers. Basically, I would suggest at this point to go crazy as far as promoting for membership. Look at the website as we just went over, get ideas for how to promote your chapter. Your most excited students about FBLA, get them together and have them come up with some sort of really, really exciting yet easy for you to do membership drive for September the 19th, and just promote for membership. In the marketing training that I've had, they always say promote to the next event. So just promote. I can also send out to, if you are interested, information about competitions that are at the state fair that are relevant or pertinent to FBLA and business students. So I can shoot that out to an email when I send out the email. Also, as far as promoting to the big event, definitely promote really, really big for our fall conference, for as many members as you can possibly bring to our fall conference. It will be at Hopewell High School. And I can tell you right now, the date that we have requested is October the 25th, which is a Thursday. Our activities director at this point is getting with everyone in our building to make sure that all the facilities and space that we need are available for that day. So if you kind of want to pencil in a date, it will be October the 25th. So we want to go ahead and do the conference this year, have it a little bit earlier, based upon how some scheduling can be, hopefully at our school, when we can get the date that we're requesting. So, for that. But just promote for the fall conference. I'm emphasizing the fall conference because at the fall conference, we're going to basically focus on that program of work and working with the students to be the leaders, the future business leaders that they are, so they can carry the chapter, make it a whole lot easier for you guys. I know we've done FBLA a couple of different ways in my 8 years of teaching, where the sponsors have done just about everything as far as promotions and coordinating events. And the past 2 years, we really have gotten students involved in the planning aspect of FBLA, and it's just been so much easier to promote the chapter, so much easier for the students, and just giving them that solid experience that they need as future business leaders. So promote for membership, and promote for the fall conference. At the fall conference, the students will learn all that they need to learn to know how to carry your FBLA chapter. Again, thank you so much for your commitment. Not again, but I just want to emphasize and say thank you so much for your commitment to be an FBLA advisor. It's hard work. Sometimes it's just, this is too much. But definitely delegate out the responsibilities across your business teachers. If each business teacher carries a portion of the load, of course, it'll be a lot easier. But if you are the only sponsor or advisor in your building who really works with FBLA, do what you can. Get that core group of students working with you to promote the chapter and to promote the events. And just have a blast enjoying developing your students into the leaders that you and I know that they are. And again, thank you. Now I can say, because I've thanked you before, thank you again so much for serving as an advisor in FBLA. If your chapter is at a place where it's kind of fledgling, or maybe it's been in limbo for the past few years, this is the year to get back going. This is the year to really, really reignite FBLA at your school. Again, thank you. I look forward to meeting you very, very soon. Promote. Regional conference coming up soon. We'll have specifics about everything in email format as soon as possible. Thanks again. Bye-bye.